Okay, everybody, yesterday was Gamescom opening night, and you know the drill. We got a bunch of announcements of new games as well as updates to things we already knew were coming, and overall, there weren't really any huge blow your socks off moments or announcements. I imagine most of those are being saved for the Game Awards, but we did get a few mildly substantial things to talk about, so I'm not gonna recap all of Gamescom or anything like that. I'm just gonna quickly go over some of the bigger points in the show, and as always, I'll try not to waste your time, so let's just get into this, huh? I think the first thing that sorta mattered in this show was the new PS5 controller, the DualSense Edge. This is seemingly Sony's answer to the Xbox Elite controllers. The new DualSense Edge has mappable back buttons and new grips and interchangeable thumbsticks, all that jazz, you know? So if you're into the big fancy pro player type of controllers, this is definitely gonna be for you. Again, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't a huge deal, but it sort of matters, I guess. But then there was a new Callisto Protocol gameplay trailer, a Lords of the Fallen 2 reveal, which is now just called The Lords of the Fallen. I suppose it's a reboot. There was a Hogwarts Legacy trailer, which I'll skip because we pretty much gained nothing from it. Then we got the announcement of new Tales from the Borderlands. This is a second Tales from the Borderlands game, which is a Telltale graphic novel adventure style spin-off of the Borderlands series. I'm sure some people are really excited to see this. I am not one of those people. So if you are, you'll have to give me the temperature on how it's looking. You know, does it seem good or not so much? I honestly didn't think we'd see another one of these after Telltale went under, but you know, here we are. So yeah, new Tales from the Borderlands. After that, we got a new Sonic Frontiers trailer and a release date. The game is coming November 8th of this year, and you can pre-order it right now. I do want to say that this trailer was the best thing they've shown so far. To me, it is the only thing they've shown that didn't come off as this weird, awkward nonsense. This is actually a good trailer. However, it didn't make me think the game will be really good or anything. It pretty much just confirmed that this will be your run-of-the-mill Sonic game, if not worse. The trailer just really looks like, oh, another Sonic game. You know, it's not graphically amazing, it's not drastically different gameplay wise either by the looks of things. It just looks like your regular old Sonic game, which I'm on the record as saying are not usually very good. Not to mention, Sonic Team's other attempts to showcase this game still linger in my brain, and just how dead, boring, and truly unimpressive it looked. But I guess we'll have to wait and see to know how this game truly turns out. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised when the game releases. After the Sonic trailer, there was some Goat Simulator 3 gameplay, a couple of rando ass games, and then we got to the new trailer for Lies of P. If you don't remember Lies of P, it was revealed a little over a year ago, and it is a Souls-like that seemingly aims to be a spiritual successor to Bloodborne, with the added flavoring of its story being a dark gothic reimagining of Pinocchio of all things. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here, but probably most importantly, the game looks good. And I do mean looks. It's visually appealing and appears to be fluidly moving. So I think that's what actually sets it apart from other Bloodborne and Souls-like wannabes. I think the quality it appears to have makes it a very appealing prospect for the Bloodborne community and fans of the Souls-like genre. And in this new trailer, we get a peek at the UI and just some more general gameplay, not to mention added story stuff, including a bit that seems to have confirmed this world's version of Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, you know, the game just looks cool. It looked cool when I first saw it. It looks cool now. I'm not really a Souls-like guy personally, but I'm still not ruling this one out. I still might buy it. It looks that cool, you know? Also, Pinocchio's pretty hot for some reason. Why? Yeah, but anyway, then we got a few more games rattled off at us, including a Killer Clowns from Outer Space game, which is like, what? Never in a million years would I have expected this, and I don't want to stop on this game, but real quick, this is basically what all the horror hunter versus hunted games are by the look of it. It's the same as Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th, Evil Dead game. I even think they're doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, and there was that Predator one, remember? But anyway, what could be interesting about the Killer Clowns is there's a bunch of them, right? So instead of one killer versus a team of survivors, the game just becomes team of killers versus team of survivors, like some sort of horror Overwatch. You know, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Let's move on. After the Killer Clown game, we got more smaller stuff reeled off at us before arriving at a brand new trailer for Gotham Knights. And alongside this trailer was the announcement that Gotham Knights would be arriving 4 days sooner than expected, now set to release on October 21st instead of the 25th. And again, much like Sonic, this was a good trailer. There was a little bit of wonk with Clayface, but that's probably because the game is gonna be wonky. However, this trailer was good though, but I feel the exact same way I do about the Sonic trailer. You know, it's like, congratulations, you can chop and slice bits of your game together to make it seem appealing. Cool, good job. But the thing is, I've seen this thing move for extended not cut up periods and it didn't look great. I'm not just gonna forget that, I'm sorry. It's actually kind of eerie how in sync Sonic Frontiers and Gotham Knights are. These games have very similar energy. And you know, same goes for Gotham Knights as with Sonic. I'd love to be pleasantly surprised. But anyway, moving on from that, we were then told that Kojima had a podcast and were shown a trailer for the Outlast trials, and finally arrived at our last big announcement, that being the Dead Island 2 reveal trailer and gameplay trailer. Not gonna lie to you, I don't care about this even a little bit. I'm not really a zombie fan at all. The chances of me getting this game are like right next to zero. But that doesn't matter. It's big news. There's a lot of people looking forward to it, I'm sure. And I gotta say, part of me wonders if it'll fare better than Dying Light 2 did. Because I think that game sort of fell short of the critical success it was going after. And Dead Island is not dissimilar to Dying Light. But perhaps Dead Island's far more lax tone will help it do what Dying Light couldn't. I guess we'll see come February 3rd of 2023. That is when Dead Island 2 is set to release, and you can pre-order it right now. So there you have it. Pretty much all the biggest talking points from Gamescom opening night. I hope I didn't waste your time. Let me know which games you're most excited for and which ones you couldn't care any fucking less about. I'd love to hear it. But until next time, I am Waifu Belector. I am just a normal guy. I like hentai, and I can't believe Pinocchio is hot. Goodbye.